Okay, the dragon was selected. Oh, honestly, today has been kind of a day. So, my friend asked me to film a tarot card reading. So, I'm going to see if I can do something. If it doesn't work out, I'll just post this. But if it works out, this means something. If it doesn't, you might just see this one video with this one piece. We'll see how it goes. Oh my goodness. Oh, I only have one hand. Oop. Cards are already falling off. This is great. Great content. So I guess we keep this one. So this is one of our qualifying cards. So I need to light some damn incense. The way I do this is I take this because it's made of earth, close my eyes, and just kind of hover. And then I'm just making sure. So end closest to the end is what we're picking. So let's go again. I don't like to kind of dwell. I just, woo. These are my mom's cards. She'd be very mad if I use this end. Oh, okay. I don't know if I actually got that on video or not, but that kind of slid into there and I like avoided this one altogether. Maybe? Okay, we need one more card to do the type of reading I do. Now, obviously, I'm not experienced at doing this whole video thing. I'm not experienced at putting this in a hole either. Okay. Uh-oh. I forgot which card it was. I guess this card's the card. If I got that wrong, you can totally let me know. Oopsies. Okay. We have the other two-thirds of the deck over there. If this works out, I'll tell you why. If not, just know. This is split up in three. Usually when I do my readings, I split it up in three, and I have you pick which deck of cards are there. Just picking up. Okay. Try to keep them in order. Try to keep this. And these cards are no longer needed. Thank you. Okay, so as you notice, this card is beneath glass. I actually need this glass piece. So this card is going to go underneath the reading. At any time, if I feel like the reading doesn't really make sense to me, I will pull this card and use it as a trump card, basically. If I don't get to it, I will put it at the end as a clarification and the general output for all the readings. And I do a little 5-card spread. I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how long this is going to be. It might be a while. It's going to be at least 15 to 20 minutes. At least. Maybe. I haven't done it like this, so I'll try to be quick. Okay. So we're going to just go ahead and place the cards kind of where we feel they go. I don't really go in order. I just go by feeling. Usually, actually, be perfectly honest and transparent, I usually am against making any decisions for my people that I read because I don't agree with influencing, and I think you should have your person who's being read for be able to have as much influence as possible. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're just going to go, and we're going to go ahead and flip one. I do not read reversals, and I do not read death. I will tell you that right now. So on card 1, we have the 10 of Swords. if it will focus. Now, I do read out of the book. I actually have another YouTube channel. Usually, when I'm reading, and when I'm reading for people in like real life and stuff, I'll put the other one on just so somebody can hear it from a different perspective. Something that I do that's not traditionally done is I read swords as fire, um, and I read wands as air. Now, if you don't know much about the tarot and like what it is, it's a deck of 78 cards. This is honestly almost a playing card deck. Pretty much, the tarot cards are a form of the playing card deck. Just they remove some cards to get to the tarot card deck. I mean, to get to the playing card deck. Sorry, misspoke right there. And Ten of Swords. As we can see, it's a dude getting stabbed on the ground. It is literally a dude getting stabbed on the ground. Depicts total ending. A situation comes to a painful close, but fear not, a new beginning is ahead. There is a bright sunrise, a symbol, fresh start. What's done is done. Accept the ending as best you can. The image shows you that this card actually not that scary. Can I just say that card looks kind of scary? I'm just kind of scary. Okay, because it's actually an indicator of a fully completed cycle. Yeah, he's dead. How's that a completed cycle? Sometimes this card can indicate a betrayal. No duh. No duh. If we look at the card, we understand it's betrayal. Don't know why you say this ain't scary. Someone stabs you in the back, a massive disappointment, loss, and a reading about health. This card can mean trouble. Even if you are not experienced, you can understand this card. Like, look at it. Look at it. Do I really need to explain everything else? The desire to escape from a painful or unhappiness in your situation. It's always darkness before the dawn. This too will change. Feeling like you have been stabbed in the back. Mental anguish, detached to protect yourself. Like you want to do better. You want the world to go better. This card, other ways of looking at this card, and this is just little bitty things like keywords, hitting rock bottom, melodrama, exhaustion, woe is me, downward spiral before the rise. So this card is really about you've been through some shit. It's okay. We all go through some shit. And this, when I read these cards, I read this card as self. I always read this as self. This is who you are right now. This is you. This is basically me saying, hey, this is what the cards really are saying, that this is how you're feeling right now. Now, we're going to go to the next one. And while we do that, I'm going to explain. The tarot cards are as magical as you make them. If you play around and you just, funny, I did the cards. Oh my goodness, that's good. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it means as much as you make it mean. Just like anything else in this world, it means as much as you make it mean. If you play it as a joke, it's gonna be a joke. But if you actually put your energy into it, what we found over a course of time is, yes, it is 78 situations that may happen in your life. May happen. But when you do focus on it, a lot of the times it comes true. It's right. Okay? The energy of the moon, which me and my mom were looking at this card the other day, and there is a right here. She's like, why is there a crawfish on this card? So we got every printing we have because mom likes tarot cards a little bit. And she's like, why is there a crawfish? I've never noticed this. Which We read the book and it's like a lobster. This was our card of the day the other day. Um, Energy of this card, which is fear and uncertainty, an inability to see clearly. This moon is about things that go bump in the night, the dark night of the soul, and illusions. A card that often produces anxiety when it comes up in a tarot reading. Not because. Where the hell? Where did I go? Not because knowing what's ahead can be frightening. Why? People don't like it when they're not in control of things. Shows things are not what they seem to be, and changes may be happening. Because of a lack of clarity, this card advises pausing and reflecting. Just like that little lobster guy. We'll need to kick about and let your instincts guide you. It also can indicate danger is ahead. But if you allow your intuition to lead you the way, you should be able to avoid trouble. Indicate the awakening of intuitive facilities. If you've been ignoring those hunches, the moon may be saying, hey, pay attention. It's hell of important. Some other things is like gossip. It's the card of fear, unconscious mind and thought, hidden dangers, a struggle for sanity, possible confusion, a rock in a hard place. So far we've had a rock in a hard place like rock bottom, rock. We're it's not it's tough right now. And I always read this card, the second card, as your problem card because yeah, it's the problem. It's what's going on in your life that's kind of making you a little stressed out. It's what's getting in your way right now. Now, that was a major arcana card. Major arcana and the minor arcana is how the deck is split in half. The major arcana, if we're looking at a road map, we have all of these big cities on the map. You see what I mean? But connecting these big cities, we have these roads. That's our minor arcana. In the major arcana, usually, they are things you're going to remember in 10 years. Things that matter in 10 years. You're going to look back and actually think about this again. So this is like, it's going to stick with you for a minute. While these, in 5 years, what you're thinking about, it's probably not going to be there no more. It's not here to stay. It's not going to be a stressful time at all times. Now we're going to move on to the sun. I actually thought it was the star. Sorry about that. Okay. And if you notice, they have numbers. So this would be 19, this would be 18, and this would be 10. There's ones and everything. It's all double digits. We got, I think, this is psychic. This is psychic energy all the way. As in, like, but like the element, I mean, moon's a very water card. I'm going to say it's a water card. And please, I know everybody has a different interpretation. Of course, this is a fire card. So fire card over here, fire card over here. So, and this is just kind of like just a little more of this is your life. So we got your CU, we got your problem. This is kind of a summary of what's going on. A little bit of a expanded information about what's going on, to say the least. And again, it's an important major factor, as you can see. So it's something that's going to matter. The decision that actually matters, or a situation that actually matters in the grand scheme of things. One look at the sun card and you know something good is on the way. Happy days are here again. The sun is the card you want. Positive, joyful. By the way, never highlight something in blue. Apparently, abundance and success vibrate strongly. This is a rebirth, beauty, wonder, and a promise of a new day. The sun is a fantastic card for anything around children as well as for being a kid at heart. Fame, glory, radiance, good health, vitality, and confidence, enlightenment, illumination, courage, and prosperity. So this is things on the horizon, things that can be if you can get over this problem. This is things can happen. The future is not built upon pillars of sand. I mean, pillars of stone is built on pillars of sand. So if you want to change anything about your future, that's okay. You can do it. If you will it, it will be. And that's kind of where that's how I kind of read this card pretty much all the time. It's a Leo with strength, which this can have strength. Really buckle down, really know yourself, really just do for you. Because that's what's needed right now. You don't need to be worrying about everybody else, everything else. It's about you and getting it done. Oh, the Three of Wands. I don't know if I think I pretty much got my intro through here of how I explain the tarot as I go through. I don't. I'm probably gonna have to put those in most of my videos. Of course, air. So now we have some water, we have some air, we have some fire. Everything's the elements are very tempered in this reading. It's not anything is overbearing the others. We don't see a whole bunch of like the world's on fire. It's kind of things are kind of just moving along, but are they moving along fast enough? I will say tarot card readings usually are like takes about I would say 3 months to a year to really work out a reading. This is more of like a general reading, so it might work quicker. I don't know. I don't do these as often because I usually want to have somebody in front of me. I want them to touch their own cards. I want them to fill their own cards and just really like make all the decisions in their life. I'm not even on this Three of Wands yet. I really should have got there. And I don't think I'm gonna make the other two videos tonight, but I will make them soon. I will probably end up linking all this together. If you like this one, yeah, I'll probably post this one tonight. See how it goes. This is a general reading. There is more to it. As I said, there's other things over there, but I've already stayed up. I'm gonna send this to my friend. This is gonna be his reading. But also, if you vibe with it, you vibe with it. You know what I mean? Okay. Like the Two of Wands. Oh yeah, I don't read that. Sorry. These books tell you a whole everything. You don't need to read all that. We don't need all them words. I promise you. Being out in the world, ready for the next big step. New adventures are on the horizon. You have much to look forward to. The card says expand. Back to the viewer, barefoot, edge of water. That's kind of the image there. This is your future. This is what you need to do. This is what it is. And by the way, these are future cards. These last two are future cards. These are always future cards. Well, for me, they're future cards. I'm special. I read things special. I do everything special. As I said, I don't read reverses. There are 3 major tarot cards. And this is 1. There is another card before 1. I know. I really should probably like let y'all zoom in and focus on these, but I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay. I'm just going with it, doing what I can do. Oh, apparently I changed the name of this one in my book. So the mage. I do, I do have a more expansive thing, but should I look at it? I think I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. I have other notes and I have other pages. Like I study this. I want to word it correctly. I am ad libbing some stuff into here that I feel. I'm not just reading directly out of a book. Unlike the Fool, the magician knows what he's doing. So above and below, the Fool is 0. It's the one before this card, and really shouldn't be the one before this card. But he's there. It's the beginning of adventure. But that's not this card right now. Focus willpower, the kind you need when you're upping your game or pulling a rabbit out of your hat. Tricks aren't only for kids. Indicates committing to a goal and using all of your resources to make magic happen. Everything you need is present. Focus on what you create, have, or be. Know that nothing can stop you. When this card comes up in a tarot reading, it says, "You've got this. Go ahead now and make stuff happen. It's up to you." Keep in mind, the magician can indicate trickery or sleight of hand. Is there mischief afoot? Are you operating fair and square? Or are you looking for a shortcut? This card can advise keeping your eyes open and on the prize, and your integrity in check. It means stay classy, bitches. Stay classy. Some keywords: potential, taking action, strength, creativity. That's the second time we've had strength come up. So really usually like their strength, turning your back on what you know you need to turn your back away from, what you know you need to stay away from. Because you have the power to change. You're putting your thoughts into form. Forces are at work. To start, do, act. You have the skill and knowledge of what needs doing. A time to take action. Question to ponder. Like, that's what we're gonna take away from here. I have one more card to read. It's the card that's under here because that's like my big trick. It's gonna be like a little general reading, but this is really like this. We're getting to the end. Um, what is your superpower? What is your superpower? Maybe that will help you. Maybe that won't. I don't know. I don't know. The King of Cups. So the King of Cups is. Hey, look! I flipped right to it. He's the King of Love. He's wise and caring. Always looks out for everyone. He's sincere. So, beginning of the reading. This is what you get when you look out for everyone. This is what you get. He's an advice giver, provider, and a lover. A person who makes everyone feel safe and loved. But you need to focus on you. You need to focus on you. Look at this. This is self right now. This is everything else. Right now it's about you. Hope y'all enjoyed that reading. Let me know what you think. I've only been doing it for a little bit, but never get too cocky. Love y'all. Be blessed.